From the stable of Broad Art Productions, this is Potokri City, a radio drama series. This maiden episode, They Came by Boat, written by Iria Inakimio. They Came by Boat.
What? Potokri people have started again? Just when I thought we could have one full night of peace? Why can't the waterfront be calm even for just this one night? Go, Sergeant. Wake everybody.
It's almost daybreak, DPO. Shouldn't we wait a little and monitor the situation, sir?
I say go and wake everybody and let's go.
I think they have stopped, sir.
You are still here. I say go and wake everybody. Get your men, Sergeant Bankole, and let's go.
Yes, sir. Immediately, sir.
Those who are still sleeping and those who are pretending to sleep. Nyang Iska, if you are not there, who are they going to blame? Is it not DPO Salisu? Me? Bloody fool.
Potokri bones, and these people just sit there blowing their sirens. Somebody, do something before this fire jumps into my restaurant. Hey, Tamara, do something. Somebody.
Go, Bala.
Good morning, Chief.
Good morning? Is this what you call good morning? It was my wife's supermarket those boys burnt down last night. Sergeant, where is your DPO?
He's in the office, sir. I think he's busy with somebody. Wait, let me inform him you are here.
Yes?
Chief...
Excuse me. Leave the door, Sergeant.
Wanene, how is that? Good morning, Chief Ibuari. Please come in, please come in. Please sit down.
I have not come here to sit down, DPO Salisu. Maybe the police can afford to sit down. I cannot. My wife is coming back from Dubai today to meet that her supermarket has been burnt down to ashes.
It is very sad, Chief Ibuari.
Sad? Did you say sad? DPO, where was the police last night?
I have been there. In fact, me and my boys have just returned from the scene.
After the crime had been committed?
We got there as quickly as we could. I think the real question is, why is Potokri so different from other communities in Potokri City?
My question is, where was the police, DPO? Where were your people when those boys set fire to my business?
Are you saying it was some people who set fire to the place?
No, I am saying it was spirits who set the place on fire. In fact, it was thunder and lightning that burnt the place down.
No. What I'm saying, Chief, is that the police cannot declare that a crime has been committed until proper investigation has been done. Arson is a serious crime, and we cannot just accuse anybody without evidence.
Did you not hear those machine guns last night?
This morning, we heard them.
And the police think that the guns were fired by spirits.
But what do you want us to do, Chief? There is no road even for our men and our vehicles to access the place.
And you and your men need evidence. Okay, you, look for the evidence. And look for it very well.
We need evidence. They were gone before we got there. They came by boat and they left by boat. That is why I support government that they should demolish the area, clear the place of criminals and develop the place for law-abiding citizens.
It is our ancestral land we are talking about, DPO. You think it is right for government to take our lands and develop it for strangers?
For the good of all. Those people you are accusing now, they are not strangers. They are your own people, your kith and kin. They also claim it is their ancestral land.
They said this was just a warning, which means they intend to do more. Witnesses said they were shouting my name, calling me traitor, me, Chief Bodilon Ibiwari.
We did not hear anything, only the guns. That place is far from here. Do you know who would want to do such a thing?
But you say you are looking for evidence. Look for it very fast, Mr. DPO, and find it. Otherwise, they have declared war, and I will give them war in this Potokri unless I am not the son of Ibiwari.
Is that the kind of place you want your children to grow up in? A war zone? The police cannot allow that.
When somebody puts a finger in my eye, I chook a pin in his. I don't turn the other cheek.
Can't you see why government must find better use of the waterfront?
It is your mouth, officer. You can say whatever you like with it.
Where were you when all that shooting was going on here, Kennedy?
Madam Selema, look, I have told you to stop calling me Kennedy. Call me Chief. Chief Ibiene, like everybody else. I don't want people to begin to think that, me and you, that...
Me and you what? Hey, Siama. Me and you what? Everybody knows that me and you, nothing. You're not my type, Kennedy. And don't change the topic. I say my restaurant nearly burnt down, if not for the heavy rain that started falling. After the boys stopped shooting and sped off in their boat, I came out. People gathered. We were just watching the fire coming nearer and nearer helplessly. Hey! I prayed like I never prayed before.
I didn't know that you know how to pray. Where is my pepper soup, Madam Selema?
IBB! Benevolent Barisi!
Ma.
Where is Chief's pepper soup now? Or is it Desi?
I am coming, ma. Because there is no NEPA, I cannot use microwave.
Tell him to bring another cold beer also.
And come with another beer, oh! Cold one!
Yes, ma.
So this is where you came, Chief Ibiene?
Chief Bodilon Ibiwari. Double high Chief Ibiwari.
Welcome, Chief.
You came just on time.
So you are here to celebrate?
Every day is a day of celebration for an honest man, Chief Ibiwari. Madam Salema, tell your boy to bring a pepper soup for my best friend.
Your best friend? With friends like you who needs enemies, I am not here for pepper soup.
It's terrible what has happened to your wife's supermarket, isn't it? Oh, I'm truly sorry.
That's true. I saw the place on my way here.
You mean you went to inspect the job? I hope they did it to your satisfaction.
Inspect which job?
Your boys called me a traitor.
My boys?
Your boys. Po Bulama's boys.
Po Bulama?
Po, those were Tonye's boys.
Since when did I become Tonye Finiba?
They called me a traitor and set my property on fire. They say I have taken bribe from government house. That I, Chief Bodilon Ibiwari, am now the one encouraging government to demolish the waterfront. To take it over. Me, a true son of Potokri.
So what has that to do with me?
Who are the owners of the waterfront? The Ibiwari family owns more than a third of the land.
Look, I shall not argue ownership of waterfront with you, Bodilon Ibiwari. The waterfront belongs to all of us. But I will encourage you to watch what you seem to be saying.
Tell your boys, Ibiene. Tell them that violence is not anybody's specialty. You people have declared...
You people? Who is you people?
You people have declared war, Ibiene. You and Po Bulama, and I shall return war for war.
Apo, please. Bring down your voices, eh? This is a private room, but who knows who may be listening?
This man has disappointed me, Madam Selema. This man betrayed me. Only 2 days ago, Chief Ibiene and I had an argument. It was a friendly argument, I thought. I told him in confidence that I was beginning to reconsider, to look closely at the merit of government's proposal. The majority of our people's parliament...
Our committee, Borokuru Development Committee.
Yes, BDC, can't be all wrong.
Then, did I slap you? It was your mouth. Did I say you cannot say anything you like?
That same night, you had a meeting with Po Bulama.
Who told you that?
I have my sources. You had a meeting with him, and I know why he came to see you. You told me yourself, and I warned you not to continue to bow to his demands. So, you decided to sacrifice me. But nobody owns monopoly of violence. Tell your boys they have put a finger in my eye. When somebody puts a finger in my eye, I don't turn the other cheek. I took a pin in his.
IBB, it took you a whole year to bring ordinary one pepper soup.
I'm sorry, ma. It's never. But I brought the coldest beer from the bottom of the freezer.
Just set it out and get out of here. Freezer.
I have said what I came here to say. Enjoy your pepper soup, Ibiene.
Oga Sobrekon, my body is phoning me. I really am not sure if it is good to come here to give evidence to the police. Why can't you just leave me out of it and just publish my story in your newspaper? And just call me a reliable source. Newspapers always do that. How do we know that the police is not on Po Bulama's side? That guy has everybody in his pocket.
Are you sure you heard what you said you heard?
I heard every word. They were so angry that they did not notice I was standing just behind the window.
Then don't be afraid, IBB. It is exactly such fear that people like Bulama use in protecting themselves. They feel so sure that nobody would be bold enough to give evidence.
Because all the people who gave evidence before came up floating at the waterfront.
Benevolent, don't be afraid. You won't.
Ah, my dear journalist. Come in, Mr. Otaji. Please sit down. What has the police done wrong again that the editor of Independent Eagle has come to blame us for?
It's absolutely nothing of the sort, Mr. DPO. We are not in the blame game. Actually, I have come to collaborate with you.
Onyibo man, when Cat says he wants to collaborate with Rat, what do you want him to think?
The cat or the rat?
The rat. We are the rat. The police force. Nobody recognizes the good we do, only the bad. But what kind of collaboration do you have in mind?
I have useful information for you, sir.
Why didn't you go and publish it in your newspaper?
We don't want to preempt your investigation. In return, we want to be the first to know how it is going.
Investigation of what?
The fire last night.
What do you know about it? And who is this your friend?
Oh, look, DPO, let's leave his name out of it for now.
Is this not the man they call IBB? I know him at Madam Selema's restaurant. So what do you know about the fire?
Nothing, sir. I mean, I wasn't...
Wait. DPO. Actually, he wasn't there, but he heard something.
And you want us to investigate rumor? That is what they say about the press of nowadays. You want us to publish rumor?
Not to publish. To investigate. See, names have been mentioned. Suspects. By very influential people. Chief Ibiwari has accused Chief Ibiene of sending Pope Bulama's boys to burn down his place. And
that is what you want us to go and investigate?
Are they above the law?
Nobody is above the law. My editor-in-chief, you know I like you. You came back from overseas about 3 years ago, but you are still behaving like Englishman. We have our ways of doing things here. We don't use the razor blade to try to cut down an Iroko tree.
Meaning?
Last week, I lost a very good young police officer. He has just been posted to Potokri City. Some boys went to rob a boat on the high sea and ran into the waterfront. The young officers followed, trying to locate where they ran into. Some other boys ambushed him, strangled him, and dumped his body in the river. We didn't discover him until 2 days later.
The very reason why we must catch these ones to show them that crime doesn't pay.
Then you must provide evidence, not rumor.
I agree, but first things first.
But which is first? The chicken or the egg? Which came first? To continue to play hide and seek or to remove the hiding place of these criminals? Unless your friend IBB says he's a witness. We should even keep him here as accomplice for not reporting what he saw to the police immediately.
Sir, I didn't witness anything.
There you are. Let me advise you, my dear friend, Sobereko Otaji. Go back to your house, you hear? Don't get involved in things you don't understand. It is a fly who wants to die that will follow dead body into the grave. If you have solid evidence, come back and tell me. The police is your friend.
Okay. I'll see you, DPO.
Oh, bloody food. Banza. You want to kill me for my mother? Ina. Bazan yadda ba.
That was They Came by Boat, our maiden episode in the series Potokri City. In it you heard Kevin Ushi as Chief Kennedy Ibiene, Soibifa Dokubo as Chief Bodilon Ibiwari, A.B. Prebai as Isaac Benevolent Basiri, and Edmond Naibe as Subereko Otaji, our Bureau Chief. The part of Madam Selema was played by Ina Erizia. Omubo Campbell was Sergeant Bankole, while Nuruddin Ibrahim MC Kirikiri was the DPO. Moses Okwase was on the console. The script was written by Iria Inahimio and produced for radio by Tompra Abarowe with support from the Rivers State Ministry of Information and Communication.